Okay, we are back. This is Mind Body Radio, and my next guest is over the phone from Austin, Texas. She is an EFT expert. She is a massage therapist. Let's welcome Sara Illig to the program. Hi there, Sara. How are you?
Hi, thanks for having me. I'm doing great, thanks.
Yes, and thank you for taking some time out to talk with us about your modalities here, EFT, massage therapy. Tell us a little more about yourself, Sara. How'd you get started?
How did I get started? Well, I got started, I was born into a painful place as a human being on the planet. And I guess like everybody else, I kind of wondered why my journey was rough and tumble and wasn't easier. I also was born into a family of energy psychology pioneers. My father studied psychology a bit, but my mother taught techniques to help people improve their memory and peak performance, and she taught students how to improve their grades very rapidly. And she did this through meditation techniques and different states of consciousness. And I kind of dipped in and out of that, and as I grew up and I experienced my rebellious teenage years, and I wound up in some accidents, physical accidents, car accidents, and things like that, and I had a lot of physical pain. And so that led me into my massage career.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
So tell me, who are you working with? What types of clients do you have, and why do they seek an EFT practitioner or a massage therapist? What are you seeing?
So what I've learned in my journey, I'm good to see human beings. I'm a general practitioner in some ways. I specialize in PTSD, emotionally hard to fix issues, depression, anger issues, anxiety. And I work a lot with relationships. These all come out in relationships. So what I learned is that a lot of people are presenting physical pain, and you can try to massage that, and it works in some ways. It helps with safety and creating a safe environment for somebody to be back in their body, especially after traumatic events. However, that often wasn't the real remedy. They would go back into recoil. The pain would come back. The stiffness comes back. You can't always just massage something away. So I realized that human beings with trauma in their system tend to hold a lot more tension in general in their bodies as well. And as I began experimenting with people and EFT, EFT is a body-mind medicine that helps you get in your body and address the discomfort at the same time in a really safe, self-accessible way. So I learned that as I began looking at my emotional issues and practicing even lighter techniques than massage, like EFT, my physical pain started dissipating on its own. My neck would self-correct. My back would self-correct. And so I saw a very immediate and undeniable physical response to looking at my emotional issues in a whole new way. And I had been studying other modalities in psychology and self-help along the years, but never had I before run across techniques like EFT that incorporated body and mind at the same time.
Right.
And that's where you find more permanent results, I think.
Yeah. So, could you take me through your approach? Do I need to come prepared in any way if I'm especially new to this type of body work, or do I just show up with an open mind?
Well, so my EFT sessions are different than massage. I do combination sessions. with people where it's a back-to-back. But in general, some people may come to me for massage just to see how safe and comfortable they feel with me. But EFT, no, you don't have to have anything especially prepared. Really, you just need to walk in my door, or call me on the phone, or if we're doing a video session or something of that sort. And I want to know what it is that you're experiencing that's causing you discomfort, what emotions they are, or what life situation it is. And I will ask you questions to help guide you through the process that we need to go through together. It's kind of like holding your hand while I help you look at your scary stuff. And then we kind of decide which way is the best way to kind of get in there and help get authentic relief.
Great. So tell me, what do you think is important to look for if I'm, is there some sort of governing body when it comes to this stuff, or any kind of credentials to look out for, or what do you say? How do I know if I want some body work, who to spend my money on? Any advice you could give?
Well, you can look anybody up for massage therapy. You can look anybody up for the state licensing board. And you'll find if they have current credentials or not. With EFT, it can be a little bit of a trickier game with that. I personally am certified through EFT Universe, and that is known as clinical EFT. There are a few forms of EFT out there, and EFT, when it's not known by its clinical name nowadays, is also called tapping. And there are a lot of excellent tapping practitioners out there. You can look up anybody to see if they're certified for this, that, or the other thing. EFT Universe would be my credentials. But really what you're looking for in a practitioner is, do you have a personal connection? And can they help you get to the root core of your cause? And can they work with you in a detailed manner? So some EFT practitioners may come in and they may work in a very general way and talk about my general pain. But if I can trace that pain back to the first day it started, meaning I got a headache. I remember it was right after my father told me that he didn't approve of my thinking. And I've gotten chronic headaches ever since I was at that age. So if I can come to you, and chronic headaches, by the way, and migraines actually do correlate with fear of failure and fear of success. So if you're getting chronic headaches for 15 years, I'm going to ask you, tell me how far back that goes. And I'm going to ask you your story that goes with that. And then I'm going to take you down a journey where I have you use percussion on yourself in the same way that, in the same place that an acupuncturist would put needles. There are these little energy pit stops along your body, along meridians, and they're little energy highways. And so what I do is I have you tell me your story. And while we go through that story, I'm having you use percussion with your own fingers, tapping lightly on those pit stops. And it frees up pent-up energy. So you get relief.
Right.
Go ahead.
Now, I just want to jump in because we're approaching our deadline soon, Sara, and I want to switch gears. I want to hear what's happening with you as a practitioner, as a therapist, as an entrepreneur. What's on your agenda?
Well, I hope to reach as many people as I possibly can. I use a ton of techniques. I will soon be offering some online group tapping and meditations. Right now, I do groups in a live setting in Austin, Texas on the first and third Wednesday of the month. I offer private sessions. If people want to contact me, I can do Skype and even phone sessions, video sessions. But I would like to create a happy, peaceful world, and I know that comes from creating a happy, peaceful self and sharing that with other people. So my idea is to help you recognize that your story is just a story, and you have people here that can authentically listen, and also help guide you in a 3D process. So I connect with any and everybody who's willing to join me on a journey of coming in front of corporations or your small business and helping your employees come to better communication and ways to rebalance easily and quickly. 3 minutes at work, rebalancing instead of having a bad day at work. It enhances productivity. And I've also been taking on some athletes lately, doing some wonderful peak performance work. And that's really thrilling to me. So, yes, I'm here on call as a therapist. Anxiety and PTSD are my favorites. It's what got me involved in EFT in the first place. And so I have a special place in my heart to help anxiety and PTSD people who are in need as well.
All right, excellent. How about some contact information? Can our listeners work with you?
Yes, contact information. My web address is integrativemassageaustin.com. You can also find information for me at emotionalfreedom.me. And you should be able to find links from either one of those sites to get direct email from me. My business line is area code 512-671-0977. And I'm happy to answer any questions that anybody has if they want to send them my way.
All right, excellent. And we will, like I said, be taking that break. Sara, thanks a bunch for joining.
Thank you so much for having me.
All right, and thank you for listening. This is Mind Body Radio, and this podcast is available for download on our site, MindBodyRadio.com. So give it a like and a listen, and stay tuned. There is more to come.